Hi guys, and welcome to a new Guild Wars 2 video. So this one is on the June 2017 competitive feature pack. I will be going mostly through the World vs World changes, as the PvP ones haven't quite been dropped in. However, there is quite a lot to cover, and I have been playing a fairly decent amount of World vs World recently. I've not played this much since launch, and well, before they added the rank system, so they've obviously done something right here. Yeah, so let's get straight into it. So the first thing that you'll notice as you go into World vs World is not only are there actually queues now, but there is a new UI-ish kind of. Well, it's kind of been the same since they added all of like this stuff. However, on the match overview tab, you can see a lot more information. Well, this bit here is pretty much the same as it used to. It's showing obviously you got all your stuff there, how many keeps, camps, castles your server has and all the other ones do, and how many points per tick you're getting, etc, etc. However, there's this new thing here called match history. So if we go on that, you can see here that you can see all the points being scored at the moment through war score, victory points, and then kill death ratio, which is pretty funny. My server has it's actually gone down. Yeah, because it was on as you can see, 2 kills for every death. It's now currently on 1.61, so somebody's obviously been doing better. Obviously the French server Jade C here. But yeah, you can see all that kind of stuff, and then you can see in total our total kill death ratio is 1.71, which isn't too bad, to be honest, as a whole server wide thing. You know, we have been trashing people a lot. It's been pretty good. So yeah, aside from that, it works exactly the same. But then obviously you can see here, you know, what's all this about? What's all this here? You can see here this is new kind of PvP style league advancement, where you earn loot boxes and various other things as you cross tiers and divisions. Obviously in PvP you kind of get more stuff as you go across these things, whereas you don't here. You actually have to go through the whole bar, and it fills up one of these little pips here inside the chest box. There is a way of seeing them. I mean, I'm currently on Platinum, about to go into the second reward thing here. For that, hence why I'm just here. However, with a wood one, it's you get a lot less of these. I think it's literally only just like one of these bars, just spread out across the whole thing. It gets progressively longer as you go through them. But yeah, so the chests that you can get are wood, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, mithril, and diamond. And yeah, diamond is the only one that you can repeat. However, this does all reset once a week when all of the maps and everything else resets. So you will have to go through these multiple times, and it would be much quicker depending on a few factors that I will get into a bit later. However, as you pass through these kind of little checkpoints, these tiers and then divisions, between the two boxes, you get various rewards. So you get a skirmish chest, which contains like a whole bunch of things, anything from like siege equipment to World vs World food, to proof of heroics, to the little badges of honor, that sort of thing. I tend to just go for the proof of heroics because they're just generally better to get. Like badges of honor are 10 a penny. Oh, you can also farm transmutation charges and things like that from here. So if you are running low on those, then this might be a way of just, you know, kind of grabbing a couple every now and then, because you're more than likely going to need them, and I don't think you can get them reliably any other way apart from maybe PvP, and obviously your login rewards and things like that. So that's nice. Yeah, you also get your memories of battle from here, so that help drive the price down. Obviously it's crashing at the moment because there's so many people trying to play World vs World, and you know, the queues are off the scale. But yeah, you'll be able to get more memories of battle. If you're going to invest in something, invest in that, you know, now, because as soon as everybody kind of clears out and realizes how much work they're going to have to put in, that price is going to shoot straight back up again. So yeah, you get that, and then you get instant reward track progress. Again, that's kind of does what it says on the tin. That goes towards your participation score, which is down here, which goes into your reward tracks for whatever you're currently grinding for. And then on top of that, you also get Mistwarp packets. You can also get bundles as well, depending on how high up you go. So there's all Mistwarp packets there, and then in that one there's a bundle, and this one also gives you a bundle. So you get those ones, and then the actual for crossing the division and going up from wood, well, completing the wood collection, I suppose, would be all of the previous rewards that are usually better, but you get like 2 chests, plus you get World vs. World Skirmish claim tickets. As you can see, you get 10 for this one, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then diamond is 40, just there. You also get mystic coins, which is quite nice, but of course you're going to have to be grinding quite hard. Actually, that's not bad. I do wonder if... that's not bad, that's an extra like 4 gold. So World vs. Worlders are gonna, the guys with the high rank are gonna be laughing really when it comes to farming gold, because those things are expensive. As for the claim tickets themselves that you get for, you know, completing each of these chests, I'll explain a little bit more about that later on. But for now, just know that that's how you acquire them. That's the only way you can acquire them. So how do you earn pips? Well, hopefully at some point I would have been smart enough to put in the background some like of me kind of playing a little bit with the participation rewards, though I don't know if you'll be able to actually see it. But you need tier 3 participation. There are 6 tiers of participation that you can get, and each adds an extra little bit of point score, which then goes towards your next reward for your World vs. World reward track, which is just here. As you can see, I'm working through and getting the last of the Triumphant Armour rewards and stuff. I say the last, I'm currently working on that because I haven't actually really started. But yeah, you need the tier 3, and then you'll start earning pips, which go towards this here. You can earn quite a lot of pips, and there's different ways of being able to gain them. If you go onto this tab here and then click Legend, you can see that it's the first, second, third war score placement. Obviously, if your server's doing the best, you'll get +3 war score placement. So my current match, I'm not getting a prediction because I've not actually done any participation, but it's been pretty much 3 or 2 the whole time. Plus, you get 1 for your rank. Yeah, you need to have played a lot. So, for example, you need to attain rank 150 to get the first free one per tick. So I'm currently scrub rank, which is 159. That means with the war score placement of 3, I get +4 every tick. The next one is 620, and then it goes up and up and up until a maximum of +7 at rank 10,000. That is the max rank, obviously, as it says there. You get a +1 for being a commander. There needs to be at least 5 people in your group, and you can get a free one off for that. +1 for loyalty. Now the loyalty means you need to be playing on the same world for 3 or more weeks. That's why this current frame in time, nobody has this extra pip coming in, because obviously it only went live a couple of days ago, and you need to be playing on it for 3 weeks. So if you're wondering why you don't have the loyalty, even if, like me, you've been playing on the same World vs. World server since launch, yeah, that's why. You just have to wait a couple of weeks and then it'd be fine. It's only 1 pip anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then of course, if you're outnumbered, you get that little buff that comes up down here. You get an extra 5, which is really nice. I didn't actually realise this until the other night when I just kind of flipped into this map actually, and nobody was playing, and I was just somehow raking in 8 pips at a time, and it was glorious. So yeah, that's how you get hold of the pips, and then, you know, work through all the divisions and stuff, get your rewards, etc, etc. Oh, it should also be worth noting that you can only attain these pips whilst you're playing on the Eternal Battlegrounds, and any of the Borderlands maps. I think you can also get them when you're in the Obsidian Sanctum, but you cannot get them whilst you're in the Edge of the Mists. However, in the Edge of the Mist you can still gain participation, work on your reward track, and you tend to rank up a little bit quicker in there because there are a lot more events. It's a lot more tightly packed, so you just get tons more world experience. But then again, if you're in a good server, they're winning a lot, farming a lot. When I say farming, I mean killing everybody else a lot. Then it's kind of negligible, you know. On Desolation in the Eternal Battlegrounds, you know, when we're going ham, I can get a rank every 20 minutes. You know, so it's just not really too much of a problem. Oh, and you can also, if you have all of the bonuses, you can earn up to plus 17 pips, which is quite nice. That's, you know, that's pretty huge. You know, that's like one with 3. How many are they for platinum? So there are 10 here, so that would be almost 2 just done in one tick every 5 minutes. That's crazy. So you might be wondering what you need all of the loot and the tickets for. Well, I will show you. So there's the new legendary back piece, which this guy here is wearing. This is legendary commander Warbringer. He's on every map, and he is wearing Warbringer, which is the new legendary back piece. There it is, just there. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited to be getting one of these actually. It's not for everybody, but you know, whatever. But he is the one that sells the items that you need to be able to craft this. So if you go and speak to him, he sells you the Recruit's Wings of War. I'm not sure if there is a rank requirement for this one, because I didn't actually check before. Well, I wasn't able to check before. But yeah, so I know the other ones are. So this one requires you to be rank 100. Oh, so no, you mustn't. Or maybe you have to be rank 50. I don't know. But this one you need to be rank 100. This one you need to be rank 200, and this one you need to be rank 350. So even to be able to make the precursor, you need to be rank 350, and you also have to have farmed up a lot of these skirmish claim tickets, and I mean a lot. This one is 350. The next one, the Soldier's Wings of War, that's 525 tickets. The General's Wings of War is 700 tickets, and the Commander's Wings of War, that's not had an entry on the wiki yet, and obviously I can't see or speak to anybody else that has personally unlocked it. However, there is 175 between each one, so I'm going to hazard a guess and say that it's 875 tickets. So yeah, you need a pretty hefty amount of tickets to buy this. It's 2,450 skirmish claim tickets, which unfortunately is going to take you a very long time to get, because it's capped at 175 claim tickets a week, which kind of sucks if you're like a really high rank player and you're gaining loads of these pips, and you're just capping out straight away. Basically, you just like race through all of the divisions, and then you're not really getting much. You can only repeat the diamond chest 6 times as well, apparently. But yeah, that's one of the problems. So it's going to take 14 weeks of consistently capping out your claim tickets just to get the precursor for the legendary back piece. So you might want to keep that in mind as you're grinding to rank 350, because you might not want to spend it on other things that you can now get whilst in World vs. World. Of course, here are all of the things that you need to create some of the gifts. So like the different essences, very similar to how PvP one works, using badges of honor, proof of heroics, memories of battle, and then claim tickets, and then obviously, well, commander's icons, you know, kind of nothing new. Yeah, but speaking of other things that you can spend all of those lovely claim tickets on, where is the dude? There he is. So the old battle historians have been changed now, and they are skirmish supervisors. You can find all of these guys on any of the maps, including the Edge of the Mist, which I find kind of strange, considering you can't actually access most of... Well, you don't earn claim tickets, but I suppose there could be queues and all of that sort of rubbish. But yeah, so if you come and speak to them, you can buy the Ascended versions of your Triumph Heroes Leg Guard. So if you look at your reward track, there's the Triumphant Armour that you can earn here. I've currently got the Heroes Leg Guards, which are the medium ones, and then I've got the chest plate, which I'm actually currently wearing on my character right now, as you can see. So this is the tier 2 version. Once you've unlocked these ones, so once I've got 350 claim tickets, 4 Grandmaster Armorsmith marks, and 250 memories of battle, and I purchased that thing, I can then get the tier 3 version. However, the tier 3 version is probably going to be just as expensive to make, but it also requires an extremely high rank. So for example, the Hero's Breastplate, which is what I am currently working towards, because, well, I'll explain in a second, but you need a world versus world rank of 2000 to purchase this armor. So that is what they meant, or alluding to, by a very high rank, because that is, you know, that is a really, really high rank. That's going to take a long time to get. So we'll just preview that one. That's what it looks like. Well, I'll show you the tier 2 one. Looks exactly the same, pretty much. So that's tier 1. That's tier 2, so it gets a little bit fancier. And then tier 3, it becomes shiny. But not only does it become shiny, it also gets an animation, which are these badass looking wings. Now these remind me of Tyrael from the Diablo universe in, well, made by Blizzard, you know, Tyrael. So I actually really want to get these. I take it back about the armor looking trash. Well, no, the armor still does kind of look trash. To be honest, it's not really for me. But those wings, however, I will happily grind till the day I die just to get those. So that's the thing that I'm going to be working towards. It should also be noted that if you did want to get the Triumphant Heroes Armour, you do need the claim tickets. To create one set from, you know, like one set of heavy armor, for example, it's the same for any of the armor weights, but I'll just use heavy for now. You need 1,310 skirmish claim points, 1,500 memories of battle, 20 ascended crafting tokens, and obviously a whole bunch of gold as well. I didn't actually look to see how much that would have cost, but that's like 3. That's going to be the most expensive part at 3. I imagine the rest are 2 gold or 1 gold each. So that's not too bad on the gold side, but like the amount of claim tickets you're going to need is going to be just insane. That's going to take, what, probably about 8 weeks for you to grind out. But you know, I suppose if we do as world versus world, that's not too much of a problem. It's not like they haven't been waiting for years for this kind of thing to be added. Well, again, technically like 3, because of when Ascended was dropped in. It should also be kind of noted that they've also added the yeah. If, by the way, guys, you can also buy these back, and for some stupid reason, it's 350 claim tickets to buy the Triumphant Heroes Breastplate. Like 350 claim tickets, are you serious? That takes 2 weeks. You could grind the whole track out in a night. So I would just do that if I were you. just saying, you know. Yep, you can do the same thing for the weapons. So got mace here. There's a tier 2 mace, which looks the same pretty much, though I think it's got more flowy things. I don't know. But it's Ascended anyway, and it's more or less the same. You just need the Ascended kind of crafting tokens and claim tickets. Take ages to grind out, so there's that's been added. You can now also get Ascended accessories, rings, and also amulets. There's no Ascended back piece, which is, I find, kind of strange. I'm not sure why they decided to go for that. Maybe because they added the back piece and they want people to be working towards that, or perhaps because you know, it's fairly easy to get a back piece now. You can just craft one using all of the stuff that you pick up, or you know, just running around Bitterfrost Frontier. There you go, sorted. You've got a back piece in a couple of days from doing that, or a day, depending on how many characters you've got. They also don't seem to be unique either. On all of the other ones, it says it's unique. Wow. Look at my scrub gear. I melted all of my celestial stuff ages ago, and I've been like scrabbling around for it. I could only find the bloody ring. Yeah, so as you can see here, it says the ring is unique, whereas these ones don't. So it'd be interesting to actually buy one of these and see if you can equip two of the same, because that would... I don't know of any other Ascended item that you can actually do that, aside from like daggers or weapons, etc. Yep, so there's that, and then obviously you can buy your recipes and stuff. I would not waste any World vs. World skirmish claim tickets on this. Like, this is just fucking ridiculous. Why would you do that? I don't know. Just go into Fractals, it's so much quicker. Do it there, do it in PvP, whatever. Again. And again, like, why? Why 45 claim tickets for an infusion? That's madness. Though, having said that, I haven't checked the Laurel vendor, so I don't know if that's been changed. And then you can... This is all the stuff that you can get in the... well, all of this stuff up here, for at least, is all from the skirmish crates that you get as from the boxes as you go through the divisions. There's a memory gobbler which consumes 50 memories of battle. Can be used 5 times a day, so it's kind of like your Mordry type thing, except why would you ever even consider junking memories of battle? Again, that doesn't make sense, considering, you know, before the patch they were 25 silver each, which is just madness. Like, why wouldn't you just sell them? It makes no sense. Again, 15 obsidian shards for 45 claim tickets plus 20 memories of battle. Are you mad? Who came up with these numbers or ideas? A mini Doliac? Sure, whatever. Again, salvage tools, why? I mean, well, I don't know. I guess if you're playing World vs. World, you won't be in like Fractals, but it's just cheaper in Fractals. Why would you ever come and buy it with claim tickets? Unless you've just get like 1 million claim tickets. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, there you go. That's some of the new crap that you can buy, which is alright. So the last thing I should mention, seeing as this guy has actually just tried to add me to his squad, but he's the yellow one. No, he's not. He is the red one. Okay. I'm going to decline that and just quickly show you. When you come in for a zone into the map or use a waypoint, hopefully, actually I think I better move away from that. Nope, it's not going to do it. Give me a second, I need to run away. Alright, so as you can see, it just loaded into the map. Well, I actually used the waypoint, which is my kind of minor gripe with it, that it comes up every time like that. But up here in the top left of the screen with the squad UI, this little window will appear now. This is what they've changed, basically. This is their improved LFG. So there's 3 squads that you can join, or 3 parties that you could potentially join. Easy enough, I suppose, to get into a party. I mean, it doesn't really make that much sense, considering if somebody is already tagged up, if you didn't know, you can literally just click on there and just join squad. Unless, of course, it's invite only, or it's full, etc, etc. So, yeah, that's kind of a nice change, but I don't think it's going to be an end to the problems. This is the first time I've actually seen it being in use. So that's kind of a nice thing. Like, I've been playing constantly for the past couple of days, and since the update's been live, nobody's ever used this in any of the maps. So, you know, early days, I suppose. However, I must say, the World vs. World community really should be ashamed of their reaction. At least from Desolation's point of view. Like, what the fuck, guys? Like, this shit. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna go into it, but yeah, it's I just be encouraging people to come in and play and enjoy themselves and keep the game mode alive. If devs see people going in and really enjoying it and putting forth all of this this great feedback and criticism on how they can improve that game mode, make it better, get more people interested, that's the kind of shit you should be doing, not constantly complaining that there are queues or all the fucking PvEers, they're all kind of like swarming in. They were doing that before, there's just like a lot less of them. Yeah, they've come in for the shiny and whatever, but it's your job to give them the builds, to stop them getting trashed, for them to come in and stay there, and like I said, keep the game mode alive. There is a reason why the World vs. World has been dwindling over the years, and it's not just because there haven't been updates. It's because there are a couple of like a small handful of people in the community that are just really ruining it for everybody else. So yeah, I'll get off my soapbox now, but like, just if you are one of those people, just stop. And I'm not saying all the other game modes don't have that, but it does seem to be literally like all the worst of the raiders mixed in with all of the worst from the PvP lot put together, and then there you are. There's the World vs. World, like, bad eggs. But yeah, aside from that, it's been real fun. So yeah, so that's it for this video. I've been thoroughly enjoying World vs. World. I've been waiting for, well, not waiting for a reason. I've been looking for a reason to get back into it since forever, like years. I've come back in and just kind of done a little bit here and there, maybe doing the old daily or whatever, but nothing's really kind of grabbed me. And now that there are reward tracks, there's a legendary to work towards, there is the silly wings that or back chest piece thing that you can get, which I'm really looking forward to. Looks like I'm going to be dusting off of my my combat and kind of reliving the old days when we used to just face rub all of the gates ever because we were too poor to afford siege and things like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you've been enjoying the new update from ArenaNet to do with World vs. World, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.